team. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
Last weekend, tough weekend at the Super Region 2 duels up in Tiffin. Can you talk about, maybe how the weekend went? You had 4 duels up there. Obviously didn't go so well, but what did you learn, and how did you feel after the weekend?
Well, it was a good, just weekend for us. We're going to wrestle 3 matches on Saturday and 3 on Sunday, but there was a snowstorm coming in, so we wrestled 4 on Saturday as opposed to 3 and 3. Yeah. And it was just good for us to go up there, and we saw all the teams that we haven't seen this year so far in our region. So we got to see 4 teams that we haven't seen so far that we'll see in regions, and just kind of see how each of us match up individually with those guys as far as us make it to the national tournament and beat them in regionals. So.
Yeah, always nice to see a couple different teams in there that you're not used to. And you had a good weekend, went 3-1 in those 4 duels. What was the key to your success last weekend, and how do you keep it going?
The biggest thing for me is just this season. I've had a lot of pressure on me, and my mind really wasn't in it this season. And last weekend I just kind of went out and had fun and just enjoyed myself wrestling, and that was just the biggest key for me.
Yeah, that's a good one. The team has kind of faced a little adversity this year. Guys missing weight. I think there were a couple last weekend, and just all kinds of other things going on around the program. How have you and the team been able to stay focused and still compete at a high level?
Well, as far as the team goes, we have 8 or 9 guys that are consistently going to practice. So we're a small group of people, and we feel like we're a family, the ones that actually do go and do commit. So really just that camaraderie just brings us all together and helps us focus individually, without factoring in the guys that are missing weight and the guys that are hurt. So.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a tight group. It helps a lot, that's for sure. Season's winding down here, a few duels left, and then the regional tournament. What are some things that you and maybe the team need to improve on these last few chances before regionals?
Really just honing in on all the skills that we already work on. There's not really anything technically that you can do at this point in the season. Just really focusing in on the things that we're good at, the things that we're not good at, and just working on those specifically, and then conditioning.
Yeah, conditioning always helps, no matter what sport it is, that's for sure. Going in tonight, Wednesday night, face number 16 Newberry, which is always a tough one. They're usually pretty good. And then Saturday, another home duel at 11 a.m. What are you looking to gain out of this week? What are the expectations? And excited to face a Newberry tonight?
Well, for me, my kid from Newberry at 184, he's actually number 8 right now in the country. So that's a good matchup for me. I get to see somebody who could potentially All-American and see how I match up in that caliber. And as far as for everybody else, they have numerous guys that are ranked nationally, so it's just great for everybody to get that matchup. And this weekend, just get that last duel before we go into regionals. So.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's tonight, 7 p.m. here in the Student Center against Newberry, 11 a.m. on Saturday morning here in the Student Center if you want to come out and see them. Thanks for joining us, and good luck this week.
Thank you.